What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Ichiban Stunner, and I'm coming to you today with something I hadn't come to you with in a while, and that's a new unboxing. I got a new toy in the mail. Speaking of which, I got the fish tank back up again, by the way. But back on point. I got a new toy in the mail today, and I wanted to share it with you as I opened it up. I'm just cutting like all kind of crooked, so ignore me on that point. This is something that I didn't really need, but I felt like it was the next step for me to keep moving things forward. So I want y'all to check it out with me. And here it is, a bunch of paper, cut up paper. No, actually it's something else. As we get through all this paper, we'll get a better look at things. And here it is, the new Canon XA10. Now, I shoot a lot of my videos on the Canon XG10, which was one of the first HD cameras that Canon brought out, and it's been a workhorse. And I've recently purchased the NX VG10. Oh, sorry, dog. There's Sasha. I recently purchased the NX VG10, NEX, excuse me, VG10, and the NEX5. But being an old Canon man, I'm going back to my Canon roots and doing a unboxing for you. So here's all the stuff you've seen on other unboxings on the web. A book full of shit that I won't ever use because I am a videographer by trade, but I'll humor you and show you what's all in the box. But there was a dealer proof of purchase thing from Canon. There is a manual. Damn, hold on, folks. Here we go. Let's see what we got here now. This is just my proof of purchase card for Canon. You don't really see what's going on there. Transfer utility check. We've got this must be the manual or a digital version or something that I'm going to need. The register now for exclusive benefits. Canon professional services coupon. And just show you how to use the transfer utility. Now, what's the reason that the Canon Professional Services card was included is because the XA10 is considered a professional camera. It's the low end of the professional grade, but it is considered a professional video camera. And I work with professional video cameras, so I'm going to put it through the paces and see how true that is. But that's what it's going to look like when it's all assembled. It does have XLR ports on it and audio controls on top here, which is pretty groovy. And a mic mount. And it didn't come with a mic, so damn, word. So I brought my own mic to the party that I'm going to use, XLR 3-prong. So, without further ado, let's get in the box, shall we? See what we got here. Lots of stuff. Let's start up top with cabling. We've got let's turn around to the other side so you can actually see. We got a USB here, and we've got a kind of a funky looking coax setup. You've got your standard, where's red? Yes, in there. You got your standard red, white, and blue that comes with your coax, but you also have this little guy here. I don't know exactly what he does yet, but I'll find out. Component cables, check. This looks like some sort of power adapter, check. Let's see what we got here. We've got the remote, which is so cool. I love Canon remotes, which is odd. I'm gonna try something out because I'm just I don't have anything else to do on board tonight. But I wonder will this remote work with my other Canon camera that I got now. Just have to wait and see, and vice versa. Here's the other part of that charger. We've got the hood, lens hood, the almighty battery, microphone holder for the little shotgun that I've got right here, and we've got the handle which has the cold shoe on top, audio ports, 2 XLRs right there, and it will go on the camera. And this little guy here, I don't know exactly what this is. Here's the camera. Now, other plans is in the future. I plan on purchasing the 60D as my backup camera for video, believe it or not. But it's a cool camera. I have checked it out several times. It's pretty cool. Alright, now I've got the camera out. Let's pop it down here and see a few things. See what we got here. It looks really cool. It's got a nice tight focus ring. I don't like the zoom in and out that much. I like it on the rocker like it is on my XA10. But other than that, it's pretty amazing looking little camera. Sorry guys, I'm kind of all over the place. I'm gonna stay with you. You've got 2 card slots here. It comes with 64 gig of internal memory. You've got an AB slot, which is cool. SD, XC, or HC, at least a class 4 or better card is what I'm told this one will use. Has infrared mode, which is really cool. And you got your outputs here. If I can figure out how to open, oh, it's a slide up. Sweet. LCD is touchscreen, and this is it right here. It does flip all the way around. Sweet little camera. It's got a nice finish to it also, and it has a pop out eyepiece, which it is cool. I'm gonna do something I normally don't do, which is a side-by-side comparison of the 2 cameras, this one versus the one I'm using to shoot this video. And I'm holding it kind of funky, which is why the camera's going all over the place, so just kind of ignore me. But I'm holding the camera like this rather than the normal grip that I use, so it's kind of bouncing all over. So what I'm going to do is do a side-by-side with the camera that I'm shooting this video on, and then we will put it together, and I'll show you what it looks like for a snapshot. And what I'm going to use to do the side-by-side comparison is this little guy, which is the NX. This is the NX version, NEX5 HD camera that I will use as a camcorder, and this is an 18 to 55 millimeter kit lens on it. So that's what we're going to use to do just to show the comparison of the cameras. So stand by, let me swap out, and we'll pick up where we left off. Alright guys, so check it out. Here are both cameras side by side. This is the XA10, which is the newer camera, and this is the XG10, which is the older camera. Now I do have a wide angle lens for my older camera, which is a great camera by all means. And it was like the first HD camera that I owned back in like 07, 06 that I personally own, and it's a cool little camera. I mean, it's got the full swivel LCD, and it's got the rocker, which is what I was telling you about, what I really like for wide zoom in, zoom out. The newer Canons have this little guy on top. I don't know how I feel about that. I just have to use it. Otherwise, they're pretty identical. That slides out. This guy pops out. And I mean, they're pretty similar cameras for the most part. in terms of just basic body. This one does have a focus ring, which is a more professional feature. This one not so much, autofocus only. Now what I'm going to do is assemble all the brackets and everything for the XA10 and show you where the similarities stop between that and other prosumer level Canon camcorders, excuse me. Alright guys, I modded both cameras out fully so you can kind of see what's going on. The HG10 with the wide angle lens and the shotgun mic. Modded. Here she goes right here. This camera also, by the way, does accept a card, but it's only for still photographs. You cannot record video. It's only on the 30 gig hard drive. I think it's 30 gig hard drive. But this is it with the wide angle, big lens, and the mic with the eye viewfinder fully extended. And here's my new camera. And it's quite beastly. It's got the audio controls here, so I can control and monitor my audio through the XLRs, which is great. It's got a focus ring. It's got a hood, which is important. What I really like is it's got this nice candle that feels really comfortable in the hand, and you can also zoom and push with that for sweeping if you're shooting from a low angle, which is great. And it's not all that heavy. It feels comfortable in the hand, so I really like it. Now that's not to say that I'm not going to ever use this camera anymore, but I am going to be using this one a lot more. And I also put the remotes out for both as a comparison as well, so you can get an idea of what's what. I actually prefer my older remote more because it was bigger. This one's so little, looks like something comes in my kids' Happy Meal, but you know, it'll have to do. That's it guys. I'll put some video up. Obviously a few of the unboxings coming up and other things. Reviews will be shot on the XA10, HG10. I'm using 3 cameras here. NEX5, HG10, and here is the XA10. So enjoy. Comment, let me know what you think. Also, there's one other thing I want to point out. On this particular camera, this is like ridiculous how little the eyepiece is, but there's also no pad for you to stick your eye next to it, so it hurts a little bit, especially if you jam it in there. If you're shooting in direct sunlight, they at least thought about you on this one and added a rubberized piece, and it's kind of firm, so that's a big plus, so I like that. Along with the handle and everything. And just to get a size comparison again, so you guys can kind of see. There they are, both my Canons. Yeah, let me know. Thanks guys for watching. I'm out.